Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Rainy Day Guitar. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to play a really fun song by the Bleachers called Roller Coaster. You can go to rainydayguitar.com. You can print off the words with the chords above it. That's super easy and super helpful when you do it that way. Let me put it on. I'll play it through once with them, and then I will go back and show you how to do it step by step for those of you who need more help. It's pretty easy. I'm on capo's on 3rd fret. Our chords are G, C, E minor, D. Not necessarily in that order, with the introduction being slightly different, but anyway, it's super easy, you'll see. Okay, oh, that's a little far, I can't reach that. Okay, here we go. On a G, 1 strum. Very fun. Crazy little video, but very fun. Okay, all right, so what you're basically doing, capo's on the 3rd fret, and if you are a new beginner, I would just maybe go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, that's down, down, up with your pick, okay? Starting on a G, if you don't know these chords, you can go to Rainy Day Guitar on the beginning tab, print off all of these chords. Super easy. That's a G, that's a C, that's an E minor and a D, okay? Okay, so we're gonna go down, down, up, down. So the introduction is a little different pattern than the rest of the verses, okay? But it's super easy. So we're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, C, E minor, 4 times, D. Okay, that is 1 strum. Not my favorite, but it's a simple one that you can learn. So one that I like to do is down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And I've got all of these typed up here for you. I've written a couple extra ones down there. I'm gonna go back and add these before I put it up on the website. But anyway, so let me say that again. Down, down, up, down, down. which chord, okay? Let me say that one more time. That's a little harder. Down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. Do it again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that one works really well through most of the song. Another fun one that I've got written down here is down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. No, I didn't have that one. Actually, I had only 3 ups. Let me try that again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. So that one works too. The one I did before with 4 ups also works too. You just got to get kind of 8 counts in here. One more, no, 2 more. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then repeat it. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's a good one, and I kind of use that one too here and there. One of the simpler ones that doesn't sound like it's such a beginning one is kind of what I showed you at the beginning, but instead of doing it 4 times, you're going to do it 3 times with a down, up at the end, and that kind of breaks it up a little bit. Watch. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So, okay, not my favorite either, but that's a little bit more variety. Okay, so I'm going to type up all 3 of those. One of them's down here now, but I'll put all 4, whatever, all 3, 4, I'll put all the strums on there that I can muster, that I can fit. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. I'm going to kind of go back and forth in between strums because now I'm going to start focusing on the chord changing, and I'm not going to be paying attention to the strumming. But pick a strum that you're comfortable with and follow the chord changing. Here we go. So in the introduction, going on, then a C, and then an E minor, 6, 7, 8, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you come in with your strum. So you do the introduction pattern twice of the G, C, E minor, D. Do it again, G, C, E minor, D. But the first time you do straight strums down. The second time you can pick a strum and go with it. And then they come in singing, and I kind of focus on maybe the bottom couple notes just at the beginning. Summer when I saw your face, looked like a teenage runaway. Same pattern. No, not same pattern. Now we're going to go G, D, E minor, and then a C, and then a D, and a G. So I'm gonna go back and tell you the chords because I just realized they're not the same as the introduction. Here we go. So G. It was summer when I saw your face. D, like a teenage runaway. E minor. Though I never thought we'd take it that far. C, that's a C far. Some D killer queen you are. Okay, now here's the trick. C and D at the end are only half as long as the rest of the pattern. So if you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're on a C. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I did 2 sets on C and 2 sets on D. Then back to G. Okay, so let me try that with a different strum. It's even trickier with a different strum because you only get about half the strum. So let me try it with my favorite and see what happens. Down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Yeah, okay, so I'm just on, if I'm doing that, I'm just going to do the first 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That works, and then you go to a G. Okay, let me try another one. Okay, so I'm on the G. Let's see, let me try one. Nope, that's not going to change much. They're all basically the same thing. Changes. That one changes a little bit, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, but only because you repeated it twice anyway to get the full 4. So you're just going to do it once to get the half of the 4. Okay, so now let's see. See some killer queen you are. Now I'm running, can't stop anywhere I go. Think about every day and then I can't let go. And I'm never the same. We were shotgun lovers on a shotgun running away. Okay, so now we're on the chorus. I just realized I go back from G to the C, E minor, D pattern, the same pattern I had in the introduction. So I'm going to go back and do that again. G, so closer, C, there's something I can tell you, E minor, you're such a roller coaster, D, and a killer queen you are, G. Roller coaster, I don't say no, that's a C. The G, D, E minor, C. Okay, so they're kind of reversed a little bit from the chorus to the verses. Said electricals as an electric equipment. Electricals fall to the floor because what's there wasn't appropriate for children, and it was children that asked me for this request. So we changed it a little bit. Anyway, electricals fall to the floor. Just keep it family friendly. We are fine, all ready to go. Okay, so that's that same exact pattern that we did in the front first verse where we had to C was half and D was half. Fine, all ready to go. Now guitar part. G, now C. Just repeating what we've done with no words. Now I'm going to do one strum. Come a little closer, C. I should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all these are 8 counts, okay? 1, 2, 3, won't you come a little closer? 1, 2, 3, 4, something I could tell you. 1, 2, 3, yes to your roller coaster. Some killer queen you are. Now chorus, we're gonna do it twice, but not from the beginning, not from where it says up here. So come a little closer. After we finish that part, we're gonna jump right into row, roller coaster. Okay, we're gonna jump right into that one. Very simple song. To print off the words with the chords above it, which is super helpful, go to rainydayguitar.com. There are a lot of other fun songs there too for your strum and pleasure. For more fun songs, go to rainydayguitar.com.